This is problem number 4 from Stewart Calculus 8th edition, page 466. So you have to find the area of the region bounded by these two graphs here. Let's graph them first. I draw my xy axis like this. And then when you solve for y here, no, you know what? I'm going to solve for x because this is in terms of x. So x is equal to negative y. That's like y equals negative x. So one's really easy. It's like 45 degrees tilted to the left like that. About, I'm just gonna approximate this. And then you just draw a line like that. And the other one here, this is parabola looking. So it's gonna be opening to the right because y is being square and the coefficient here is positive. Okay, so in order to find the y-intercept in this case, I need to set x equal to 0. So I'm going to set x equal to 0 to find out y-intercept. I could factor y out. It's going to be y minus 3. And then y is going to touch at y equals 0, and that should be plus, my bad. And y is negative 3 here. So I'm going to down here. That's my, 0 comma negative 3, the y-intercept, and 0, 0, that's my y-intercept as well for this parabola. And we know it's going to be opening to the right because y is positive. So that's negative 3. So somewhere over here, we don't have to know exact point, will be my vertex. So I'm just going to draw my graph that looks like parabola. Like that. Something like that. Oops. How about more like this? Okay. That means I need to find the intersection of these two graphs, right there and right there. And we're going to integrate it using dy because it's from here to there. Okay, let's find out where they intersect. All we care is where y intersect, right? So that's easy. So it's going to be from some negative number all the way up to 0. Let's find that number right there. In order to do that, we need to solve for x and set them equal to each other. Well, x is this, so I'm going to plug it into there. So negative y is equal to y squared plus 3y. So that y squared plus 4y is going to be 0. That means when you factor y out, it's going to be y plus 4, 0. So y will be 0 or y will be 4. So that point right there is some x number, but then we know y is negative 4. Okay, we don't care about the x because we're going to do right graph minus left graph. Now we have that. My right graph is going to be negative y. And then we're going to minus, let's put negative 4 for the lower limit here because we're integrating from negative 4 all the way up to 0. So my right graph is this. My left graph will be in terms of x, in terms of y, it's going to be y squared plus 3y. Everything to dy. So we have set up our integral right like that. Now let's simplify what's inside. So negative 4 to 0 stays the same. It's going to be negative y minus y squared minus 3y. You have to be careful when you do these algebra problems here. You don't want to miss this problem because of the algebra problems. Okay, you're in calculus now. So practice this until it becomes really comfortable. So negative 4 to 0. Then when you add, it's going to be negative y squared and then minus 4y. We're going to integrate that now. Okay, so it's going to be negative y cubed over 3 minus 4y squared over 2, which 2 can cancel with 4 like that. Everything from negative 4 to 0. Let me write that more clearly here. So I have negative y cubed over 3 minus 2y squared, everything from negative 4. See what I mean? You gotta be careful here. Now plug 0 in, it's going to be all 0 minus. Now plug in negative 4. So I have negative 4 times, see what I mean? You gotta be careful. So negative 4 to the cube over 3 minus 2 times negative 4 square, like that. Okay, need more space. Let me move it to the left. I'm just going to work on that one right now. Okay, it's going to be negative still outside. Negative 4 to the cube will be some kind of negative times negative will become positive. So 4 cubed is going to be 64. So 64 over 3. Remember, that's negative. With negative, it becomes positive. Okay. Minus. Now, negative 4 squared will be positive 16 times 2, 32. Okay. Keep all the parentheses. So negative, I'm going to work inside. 3 is the common denominator. 64 minus, that's going to be 90. What is that? 6. Okay, so I got negative 96 minus 64. I think that's, let me see, 32. Yeah, 32 over 3. And then negative negative cancels out to be positive 32 over 3. So the area, let me bring up my original problem. The area that's bounded here, that's going to be 32 over 3 square units.